Hey, what's up guys? Jake here with Success Motors. Man, I've got a super cool walk around video for you all today. If you can see behind me, I've got a really unique, very nice, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but one owner, rust-free 7.3 liter four-wheel drive. Guys, this truck is epic. It's got the look, it's clean, it runs good, and it has a laundry list of upgrades done to it. So I'm excited to share this one with you. But if it's your first time with us, welcome. My name is Jake. I'm the owner-operator of Success Motors down here in College Station, Texas. And we film these videos. They're no more than 15 or 20 minutes long. This one might be a little bit longer, so that you know the exact condition, the history, everything we know about this Excursion. I want you to know, so you can decide if you're out of state or if you're just not in College Station, whether it's worth your time to come down here or if you want to buy it sight unseen. Now, I always recommend come to College Station, test drive it, put your hands on it so you can see it for yourself, because inevitably I'm going to miss something that you might find. But if you do want to handle this electronically, we can certainly do that as well via DocuSign, and then we can handle the funds through wire transfer, and this can be delivered anywhere in the lower 48 states. We've never crossed the Canadian border, but maybe we'll figure that out too. But if you have any questions about it, give me a call, 979-202-1948. and or shoot me an email, info@successmotors.net. And like and subscribe if you don't mind. It is very helpful. All right, I'm gonna walk around from a distance just to kind of show you the look of it. And then I actually have a written paragraph inside of everything that's been done to the truck from the previous owner. And I'd like to just show you that. And again, if you're interested in buying this truck, please watch every minute, listen to every second of what I'm gonna say, because it's got details that you're gonna need to know about if you're planning to buy this thing. But as you can tell, it's a beautiful truck. It's a 2001, it's a limited 7.3 liter Powerstroke Diesel. It's a one owner, it's a Texas truck since new, garage kept every day since new, meticulously maintained since new. And it doesn't get any better than this, guys. This one really is phenomenal. But let me read you this paragraph right quick. I'm gonna read it out loud, but you can read it too. So this is from the original owner, all right? So this is a zero rust, rockers and frame are in excellent condition. I'll show you that. Zero accidents on Carfax, 100% original paint on all body panels, and always garaged since new. This truck was built by Alpine Audio and Pro-Comp as the 2001, how cool is that, SEMA display vehicle in Las Vegas. How cool is that? Truck is very clean for the miles. Leather carpet and paint are all above average. Suspension lift. It has a 6-inch Pro-Comp lift with optional ladder bars and custom valve dual reservoir shocks. This Excursion is lifted the correct way with the full replacement springs, dual CV joint rear drive shaft, drop pitman arm and track bar. The truck maintains stock ride quality and does not have driveline vibration or axle wrap that many Excursions do. 2 extra leafs added on rear springs to handle trailer weight, but still maintain a good ride quality. Complete front end rebuild with all MOOG parts and 100% new steering box. OE Ford locking hubs just completed in 2023. And then, well, that last part, it did have some Weld racing wheels on it, but we swapped those out because you can't buy tires for 16.5 anymore. Engine, all 8 injectors, valve cover gaskets, and glow plugs were replaced at 200,000 miles with OEM Ford reman. Water pump was replaced at the same time with Ford OE. Oil change since new have been done every 5,000 with Ford filters and Rotella oil. Zero blow-by. Truck currently has DP tuner chip with stock, high idle, and several toe tunes. Turbo back full exhaust with stainless tip. Does not resonate or sound excessively loud. Transmission was replaced at 190,000 with a Ford OEM heavy-duty reman. Has new oil, air cooler, and added billet torque converter. Lastly, accessories, has a 15,000-pound Warren winch with integrated Warren grill guard and PIAA lights. Complete full Alpine system, originally installed in 2001 with 6.5-inch separates, 10-inch subwoofers in back tailgates, and 2 large Alpine V12 amps. Custom lower and upper consoles, 4 rear screens in 1 front screen and navigation, VCR and DVD. I recommend updating head unit, keeping the remainder of the system. Xenon fender flares, professionally painted and color matched. Nerf bars, rear tailgate guards, custom wood dash, wood wheel, brake controller, odometer, boost, trans temp, and EGT gauges. There you go. Long list of paper. All right, I'm gonna get back out now. Sorry if that was so long, but I can't say it better than it was written by the guy that owned the truck from the beginning and did all of these things and had all these things done. So this truck has 270,000 miles on it. It looks like it has about 70,000 miles on it. Garage kept since day one. Professionally built suspension lift, professionally built audio system, just absolutely incredible. All right, I'm gonna get closer now, of course, and show you the condition of it. The paint is phenomenal. It's almost hard to believe it's the original paint because it is so good. It's very clean. We didn't do a paint correction or a wax or anything. We just detailed the truck, just washed it basically. And if you saw that, it's not a scratch, it's a piece of grass that got on it. Check out, so it's running dual Pro-Comp reservoir shocks on both sides. Pretty epic setup. Tires are brand new, less than 50 miles on these tires. It's a 35-inch tire, has a 40,000 mile warranty on it. These are good tires. Running a 20 by 12, it might be a 20 by 10 wheel. So these tires are 35, 12 and a half R20s. So yeah, the wheel is a 20 by 10. You can see the fender flares. They talked about the, I think, Xenon brand fender flares. Looks great. I really like how that looks. And then also just kind of up here, I'll show you the Warren branded, I guess, grill guard, which I didn't even know that was a thing, with a 12,000 pound Warren winch and the PIAA lights. Really looks incredible. Paint on the hood, very, very good. It's got a few rock chips that were repaired at some point. Like, it's not perfect. It still has 270,000 miles on it, but it's really good. Looks like it had a few little rock chips that were all repaired. Tow mirrors, those look cool. We're on the passenger side door. You can see no oxidation, no sunbake, and no dents. Just really clean. Of course, they've got these aftermarket Nerf bars, which look cool. Again, guys, this Excursion really looks the part. It's cool looking and functional. The way that it was done. And I'll show you underneath here in a minute. Just this part of the video is just trying to show you the condition of the vehicle from an exterior perspective. Coming around back, again, a rock chip that's been repaired with some touch-up paint. Looks like we didn't do that, but looks like the previous owner did, of course. Again, one owner, Texas truck. These are getting so hard to find. Again, you can see it's got the fender flares front and back. Wheels and tires are new front and back. And of course, you've got your stainless exhaust tip. They mentioned, here's the guards on the tail lights. Those look cool. I think it looks cool. Also has this really interesting, like, I don't know what you'd call it, a spoiler, I guess. I've never seen an Excursion or had an Excursion with that on it, which gives it just a cool look, a cool vibe. Again, original paint, per what I'm told. And you've got zero oxidation here. You've got your limited badge, you've got your backup sensors. You can see no rust on the trailer hitch. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. I'll show you underneath here in a minute and we will drive it. Beautiful rig, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, 979-202-1948. Looks like this cover just needs to have some adhesive put back on it because it's got a little bit of a gap right there. Hard to tell, but when you get up close to it, it's got just a little gap right there. Wheels and tires, again, those are all brand new. It had a set of 16.5-inch welded wheels, but you can't find tires for that. So I went with what I thought looked pretty cool for this truck. I haven't seen any door dings or dents. That's not to say there's not one, but we've videoed every inch so far and I haven't seen a door ding or a dent. Just looks awesome, guys. This is one of the coolest 7.3s we've ever had. Just one of the coolest trucks we've had because the 7.3 brings about a certain notoriety. And then the fact that it's a one owner Texas truck, just so rare and so clean. Windshield has no cracks on it. The grill has been updated to this billet style grill. It's been painted to match. It's epic. Now check out underneath here. you can see the previous owner did the whole front end with all new MOOG parts, and you can see right there, that is all new. Everything in here is new. It does have a steering stabilizer. You can just see everything is new underneath here. Everything, and it looks like it should. It looks awesome. All right, let me show you the rockers. Of course, no rust in the rockers. And then let me show you underneath. Check out the suspension lift. I don't know what you call those. I think they call them ladder bars, which is one of the reasons it rides so good. All right, coming inside, this might take a little bit longer, but again, if you're interested in this vehicle, watch all of it. So it's got this really cool, wood trim. Of course, that's not wood. It's probably some type of plastic, but it has this wood trim. I've only had one other Excursion with it. And then it also has the wood steering wheel. Now, my understanding is none of them came with this. This is a Lincoln Navigator steering wheel is what I believe it is. But just kind of going to show you things as I see them. You can see it's part of the Alpine stereo. It's got a tweeter built into right here. All the door speakers were replaced. And again, the system was done in 2001, so it's not like it's a modern system. And to be honest, I don't know if all of it works or not. My understanding is it does. The radio works, the speakers all play music, and the amplifiers turn on, but it's probably a little outdated. You can see head unit is definitely outdated, but it turns on and plays music. There's a DVD player beneath it, which is cool. I don't know what that is. Something that has to do with the stereo. Looks cool. Fit and finish is pretty good. It's got boost gauge. What is that? Pyrometer or EGTs, and then your trans temp there. To my knowledge, those three work, but we'll look at it when we test drive it here in a minute. You can notice there, none of that stuff is broken. Everything is clean. Obviously, also, it's got a custom center console. I have the original console in the back. You can see we've got a DVD player mounted right there. There's a few things in there, a few extra keys and remotes and stuff like that. But of a custom console, that's soft touch material. So that's the hard plastic from the original. That's like a soft touch material. And it looks kind of cool. Lot to go over on this Excursion. All right. Door, nothing crazy there. It does have the wood grain stuff right there. We've got amps underneath the driver's side and passenger side front seats, and you got these little boards that kind of come out and they cover it. That's kind of cool. Alpine TV in the back of the headrest, both sides. You'll notice TV second row, TV third row, and that is just an epic deal. That looks, I know it's custom, but that looks OEM. And then check it out. We've got a VHS player. Don't know if it works. These are all Alpine. I'm not sure what these buttons do, but just, I'm sure all of it has a function that you could sort through and figure out. But carpet's clean. Forgive my bag. Second row seat is clean. And then let me try to show you this. Third row seat has never been sat in. It was still in a bag, which is crazy. I've never seen that before. Check this out. So you've got your V12 massive amplifiers built in to kind of the back third row, and those turn on. So then it's got this mat that goes over it, just like so. So you can still step there, but that's where two of the big amps are hidden, which is kind of cool. I don't know if there's anything under here. There's not. So they chose to put the amps there instead of right there. Very cool. Coming around back. Barn doors both open. They feel extra heavy because they both have a JL, which is top brand, subwoofer in the door. All of it feels sturdy and heavy. JL audio sub. Now I do have the original head unit, do have the original center console, also have a spare reservoir shock that'll come with it. Here's the remote for the winch. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. And these are the original mirrors. Now I went with form over function because I just hate the way these mirrors look. So I installed a towing mirror, but the wiring is different than the stock truck. So I still put them on, but the mirrors don't currently work with the button. I repeat, these work. There's no issue with the truck. You could put these right back on and these would wire right in and they work. But I just don't like the way they look. And the new ones that came in, the male and female ends were different. So I just decided to put them on anyway because they look way cooler. And most people driving this thing, you can just set the glass with your finger or manually and then never worry about it. Again, super clean everywhere you look. And by the way, that's the only thing I'm aware of on this truck that doesn't work. Again, no rust, of course, anywhere. TV, just insane. Really a cool Excursion. Passenger side. And if you noticed on the driver's side, there was no rips. There's a little bit of rub marks and stuff like that, but no rips or tears on the driver's side. And the passenger side's way cleaner. Original seats. These have not been reupholstered. Did not reupholster these. What's in here? I haven't looked in here. Original owner's manual. Looks like some type of DVD. Man, just really, really special Excursion is as I would describe it. It's a special Excursion. Let me show you under the hood and we'll take it for a test drive and those good things. Of course, it's been state inspected here in Texas, so you know the lights work and all that stuff. Might fumble the camera here for a minute while I open the hood. All right, hood is open. Batteries, they look clean. I believe they were just replaced. I don't see a date code on it. I'll look for a date code on the other one. I want to say these were just replaced. Just had a coolant flush, just had the oil changed. Yeah, very clean down here, or in there. I don't see a date code on either battery, but very clean. All right, let's start it up. It does have an aftermarket alarm system. I think the brand is potentially Python or Phantom. Python, there we go. I've got a couple of these keys. So this is not going to be a cold start as I drove it over here, but nonetheless, be good to see it. Wait to start. Fires right up. You can see no lights. Has 270,073 miles. Again, you can music coming out of the speakers, kind of quiet. There we go. I think that was just the song that was on. So it's working. Volume goes up and down. Music is playing out of the speakers. You can see this works also. Rear AC works. Front AC works. I have the heater on right now because it's kind of cold. Your windows work and your locks work. And again, your mirrors don't work, but that's, again, intentional. The wiring is all there, and the original mirrors are in the back. The male and the female didn't work, and I think those look way cooler. No blow by. It's vibrating off, but not blowing off. The AC lines look new. I don't remember seeing anything about that, but the AC lines all look new too. I don't have any record of it, just they look new. All right, let's take this thing for a test drive right quick. Again, give me a call if you're interested. I really expect this to sell by the time you're even watching this video. I really expect this to sell pretty much same day. You never know, but this is really unique, and the 7.3 is hard to find. So anyway, let me summarize real quick. 2001 Ford Excursion Limited 4-wheel drive, 7.3 liter Powerstroke Diesel, 1 owner, no accidents, Texas truck since new, no rust, incredible suspension lift, new wheels, new tires, new front end, paint's original and immaculate. and it's just an incredible rig. Right into gear, and let's take it for a test drive. And again, oh, the transmission was replaced at 190,000 miles with a heavy-duty Ford transmission that was remanufactured, judging by the receipt. Garage kept since new. I'm telling you, there's got to be less than a handful of Excursions with the type of history that this one has. And that's part of the value of this one, is not only does it look cool, but the history. One owner, SEMA truck build, kept inside since new. I mean, it's just hard to find them like that, guys. Yo, we sell more Excursions than anybody, and the amount of one owner four-wheel drives we've ever had is quite low. Let me try to get out of here, and I'll be quiet as it shifts through the gears so you can hear it. But I can attest to the fact that it does run really good or ride really good. So that got us through the gears. All the shifts were seamless. They felt great, as it should, again, with a remanufactured transmission 80,000 miles ago. Runs good. Steering is tight. It does not ride like a lifted Excursion. It rides much better than that. Brakes are strong. No feedback in the brake pedal. Coming to a stop. Just perfect, guys. Well, I shouldn't say perfect. I don't want to use the word perfect to make you think it's like a 2024 vehicle, because it's not. So if you're buying this, please know what you're buying. It is still 23 years old. I would say it's one of the nicest 23-year-old Excursions you're going to find. But at the end of the day, it's still a 23-year-old vehicle. So keep that in mind before you buy an Excursion. But this appears to be a very good one. It's riding good. No lights. Well, there you have it, guys. Epic Excursion. Again, I expect this to sell quickly. If you want to come to College Station, we can pick you up at the airport. I always recommend that. If that's not in the cards for you, I'm happy to send you over whatever you want to see. You can have a third-party mechanic come out and look at it if you'd like to. I'm open to all things to make sure that you know exactly what you are getting. And again, we can handle the documents through DocuSign, and then we can handle the transaction through wire transfer, or you could, overnight a cashier's check, whatever your comfort level is. But anyway, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, God bless you, and I will talk to you soon.